Right, very good afternoon. Now, what I'm looking at the moment is paying £34 and so many pence. What's that for? What's that £34 and so many pence for? Well, it is for a domain, and that's just one. So I'm debating when to pay that. You see, the roadmap, well, that is on YouTube. Only thing is, the roadmap is set to private because it's not ready. And, you know, the roadmap is for the city of Newcastle upon Tyne. It's for tourism and businesses within the city. There's quite a few businesses within the city centre. Now, some people turn around and says, I haven't created anything. Well, I kind of beg to differ. How I beg to differ is this. How many songs have I sung to you out there on Black Beauty? How many? Because in truth, I've kind of lost track. But I haven't created anything, apparently. And when I spoke to you about the 3 apps, what I was talking about was a new form of social media. I was talking about a game. Dead simple game where you're racing down streets in the city centre where you start off with a base model and you upgrade because you want to go faster, you want to get onto the leaderboard, and you want to stay on the leaderboard because the leaderboard pays out a bonus. But as I say, somebody has turned around and says, I've created an out. Incredible. Totally incredible. Now, one thing I'm going to say to you is this. I said 2025. Is that correct? Did I say 2025? Now, here's the thing, right? Which month of the year, right now, this second, at just after 12 o'clock p.m. Which month are we in? Because the way I look at things is this. I set a target. The target was 2025. March is the month we're in. We haven't got April yet because it's only just began British summer time. When does that happen? Just before April. Yeah. Now, hey, I am not bitter. Not at all. I'll tell you why I'm not bitter. Because I know for a fact I went into the bedroom, set the amp up, set the guitar up, put the camera in a position, and I pressed record. So I know the songs are there. Now, I said to you ages and ages ago, songs aren't perfect. Nah, they're not. But here's the thing. The songs are still there. Now, making money. Like I said to Universal Credit Journal, yeah, making money is going to give the option, and that option is get in touch with a recording studio in Nottingham. Go into the recording studio and say to them how much, because I want to do a number of songs, how much is your fee going to be for your engineers? Yeah? That way, my dream of recording a single, recording an album is done using their equipment, the best equipment available. So I haven't done anything. And what I want to say to you is this. Geordie Nation is the second YouTube channel. There is no content there at this right second in history. There isn't any content there at all. But the channel is. So when it comes to the point where there's more money in the bank and I go and speak to recording studio in Nottingham, turn around and say, I want to do this, how much? They get paid, I do the music, the singing, and it gets released. You don't have to buy it, no, but somebody will. You see, the reason why I'm doing the app Geordie Nation, that somebody said to me a long time ago. Somebody came into the working environment at one of the jobs, and there was an argument between two people. The argument was being a Geordie, and the gaffer, that particular place, turned around and says this, oh, shut up, get back to work. And there's a bit of effing and jeffing. There was a lot of effing and jeffing. But he turned around and he says this. His parents had turned round and says, anybody born on the North Bank. Now, as far as I know, geographically, yeah, Benwell is up the road from Scotchwood Road, and Scotchwood Road is definitely on the North Bank. So there you go. And here's the thing, right? With these apps, yeah, the purpose of the apps is to generate money. But apart from money, it is to celebrate the city of Newcastle upon Tyne. Now, somebody said to me yesterday that Newcastle City Council apparently is in Dire Straits, which is a rock band, yeah, from years ago. Classic song by them. We're in the army now. Remember? Now, here's the thing. I said to artificial intelligence to do a road map, and it did that. That road map is one of the videos that's set to private. So the reason why I did that was this. Doubt. Yous have all doubted at the end of the day. And you continue to doubt. You continue to have a little dig, a little pop, and all the rest of it, yeah? Somebody turned around and says, oh, why are you shouting off about all of the YouTube channels? We're all on YouTube. We all chose to be on YouTube. And we all know, every single one of us, that once a month, what does YouTube do? What does YouTube do for all of us who are monetized? However, I'm waiting. When I turned around and I said to yous, yeah, about helping, I did that because at the end of the day, that's what Geordies do. We help. We don't even kick you out like that, stab you in the back. We help you. So that's what I was trying to do. There's people, right, who used to be on different channels. Classic example. One of the people I was in their chat the other day could not believe I was in their chat. And on another, they turned round and they said the channel that they were on, I joined, and that was NUFC Matters, Steve Wraith's channel. And I've been in there quite a few times. Chippers, 1990, did not believe. Yeah? Been in Barry's channel, Peter's channel, John's channel, and others. And people turn around, like Mason will turn around and say, is it the real person? Why? Because people are using my picture on their name. Yeah? So here's the thing for you. What I said to you at the beginning of this video. Seriously, I'm debating. Do I do that? Do I pay that money and then set it loose to the world. Because you don't believe anywhere. You don't believe because you are being led. There are certain people who are leading you around by the nose. And it must be bloody uncomfortable, because I know if somebody stuck 2 fingers up my nose and says, "Come, how are you? You're coming with me." It would be painful. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, like the other bits and pieces which I have shown you in video, when you're looking at me and then all of a sudden you're looking at the computer, then you're looking at me, yeah? There is no CGI, which is a computer generated image. It's just me and the laptop. But you still have zero faith. Like when I did the songs about our players, Harvey, Isaac, Gordon, Bruno, Sean Longstaff. Sean Longstaff, yeah, is Geordie, bone and bloody bred. And yet, everybody had a pop and a go, right? On those 2 buses that left St James's Park yesterday, who had the medal? The winner's medal round his bloody neck. And who sang about that? Huh? No, I'm not angry. No. I've got bigger things to worry about than people turn round and saying, "I've created nought." Health comes first. YouTube, well, we're all on YouTube. Some of us are just brave enough to put our faces on YouTube. So there we go. 31st, and then the 1st of April. Now, the one thing I will say is Streets of Home, which is a song. And to show you, that, yeah, that there, that's not CGI. That is Streets of Home. And I stuck it there because that there, that's me acoustic guitar. And if you didn't believe it, so like I say, it's just amazing how people are being led around. And you are being led. I'm sure, most of you are really good people, but in every barrel of apples, they are rotten ones. Those rotten ones, they're rotten to the core. Why? probably because when they were younger, they didn't get what they wanted. Well, throughout my life, I wanted to be a bus driver. I nailed it. 11 years service till I got thrown to the wolves. So, yeah. Anyway, have a wonderful Sunday. Wherever you are. Sun is shining outside, but it is windy.